What is up, YouTube? This is John from Plain Hills bringing you gameplay from the franchise mode in MLB 12 The Show. The team I will be choosing is my favorite team, the New York Mets. This season was supposed to be looked at as a rebuilding process for the franchise, but actually they're having a good amount of success while also rebuilding at the same time, so it definitely turned some heads. This episode, you will see some gameplay from opening day, but in the future segments, there will be maybe a bit of gameplay, but mostly just simulation to make the season go faster and act as a GM and not be involved in how the team plays, but instead making managerial decisions related to the movie Moneyball that came out, I want to say, around last year. As you saw before, I put Jason Bay and Mike Pelfrey on the trading block because I personally believe they are useless, especially with Bay's contract, and I already have 5 starters better than Pelfrey. However, for now, I'm just going to keep both of them and try to make them look as appealing as possible for trade bait because I can't get much for them now because I tried before and every player I looked at for just roles is just, even if they're even worse, is just the asking price is too high. So depending on my success at the deadline, I will either trade for prospects for future success, like the Mets did last season with the Beltran for Wheeler deal, or trade for a quality role player for success to help me get into the postseason and help me get far in the postseason. Uh, You'll see right now Murphy hit a home run, which is kind of ironic because it's opening day, but it took him all the way to June to hit one. So I found that kind of funny when I first pulled that off. But the Mets are playing quality baseball. I wouldn't be shocked with the All-Star break coming up and the trade deadline, the actual one coming up. They make like a trade to help out the team, like a bat, for instance, maybe Carlos Quentin, who is a beast when healthy, or a relief pitcher because the bullpen's a little shaky this year. But I don't know if I'd be happy with that because to get a quality relief pitcher, which is always had a high asking price because they're huge when it comes to game, it's coming from a Met fan who, with the 07-08 collapse, it was all because of the bullpen. But yeah, the ask price would be too much for a guy that will come in for like one inning, and that's just like a decent one. But I believe most of the Mets' success has to do with the fact that their expectations from people were so low that they couldn't as possibly do that bad, like for what people thought they would do. So, and they also have, oh yeah, like they were projected to have a 100 loss season, and I mean, because they didn't improve much during the offseason because the whole Madoff and Wilpons were involved in that, so we didn't have money to spend. But back to what I was saying, that I believe their success is coming from their young players. They're breaking out, and then the productive bench with Scott Harrison, but the young players like Kirk Neuenhuis and Lucas Duda. But I think the Mets actually have a good chance of making the playoffs this year because with the new wild card structure, that the top two wild card teams will square off, and then whatever. But knowing my luck as a Met fan, the first year that's brought back, they'll be the number one wild card seed and get upset. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself saying that they're going to go to the playoffs because the MLB it's a marathon. So I mean, and right now the way the roster is built, the Mets aren't ready for a marathon. But as all Met fans say, you got to believe. Uh, right now you see Jason Bay, I think, hitting a grand slam. Sorry, I messed up the audio there. Find that ironic because also he's doing nothing for the Mets. Not to hate on him, but yeah, he's always on the DL. Right now, you'll see Lucas Duda hit his second home run. I was actually quite impressed with this game. I mean, last year, I wasn't a big fan of last year's. I thought it was quite difficult, the hitting and all that. But this one seemed easy, so now I'm going to fix that. It was easier than I thought. I made a huge error there. I didn't know what button was to throw to the cutoff man. I ended up diving and causing a triple that was unnecessary. But right now you see Daniel Murphy hit a triple, which will keep him from a double away from the cycle. But back to this game, yeah, the graphics are great. I like the gameplay a lot in this. I thought I wasn't going to buy, but I ended up buying it, and it was well worth it. Right now, it's opening day, so I'm not going to overwork Santana, so I'm going to put in John Rauch. Gives up a leadoff triple, and then right here, you see a glitch with Jason Hayward that I can easily tag him out at. That was a huge AI mistake. Here, Murphy gets the double that he needed to complete the cycle. And I don't know if it's ever been done before, so let me know if I'm cool or let me know if I'm wrong. But I don't think anyone's ever hit it for the cycle opening day, which I thought was pretty cool. And then right here is Lucas Duda's third home run. I like how they show the bench and stuff. That's pretty cool. It like makes it more realistic. And this is Jason Bay ending the game, 1-0 season. Great start. Look forward to making more videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and let me know what you think. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Say we named this guy right here as the